What's happening, Cheesecake Nation? It's your old buddy Supercharged Funk, and today blasting at you with another top 10 video. This is more like a top 5 for each of us. And we're going to do our each individual top 5 things that we really want to see in the upcoming Marvel Civil War movie. Cap 3, whatever you want to call it. This is arguably, to date, going to be the most important comic book movie coming out, because Civil War was a huge...
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of that arc.
Huge, earth-shattering arc that happened in Marvel Comics. Like, it's ranked up there with Secret Wars, or the original Secret Wars, but... And it's going to be a very important movie. Not for the people watching it, but for the characters in the universe. So, without further ado, we're going to start out. Dave, you're number 5.
I'm saying I want to see Wasp. I think we got it, spoiler alert, set up in Ant-Man. So let's just, bank on it. Let's see it. Let's see what she can do. Let's see how they kind of set her up so she's different than Ant-Man, where she feels unique. So, yeah, I'm saying Wasp, doing something.
Yeah, definitely Scott definitely being more based on stealth and sneaking around. She would definitely be more in your face.
Blaster.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of thing.
Yeah, so I think that'd be pretty cool too. Alright, number 5 for me, we definitely need to see some sort of Bruce Banner appearance.
Yeah, I think we've kind of gotten a little bit of he's going to be doing something. We don't know what. Because I'm of the opinion that you can't really have the Hulk in the movie, because it's
right.
Whoever he sides with kind of wins. But to see how they remove him from the movie would definitely be very interesting.
Yeah, obviously he just doesn't want to be a part of it anymore. He kind of wants to be by himself, and how they're gonna react to that. I really would like to see that, because Bruce Banner is a very emotional character, and having all of this happen around him and him not taking part, I am very interested in seeing how Cap and Tony would react to that. Anyway, going on to number 4.
I mean, I think it's pretty much confirmed we're getting Spider-Man in this movie, whether it's a large part, a cameo, whatever they're going to be doing. But I think the thing we need to see is Cap versus Spidey. Spidey's got the, advantage in terms of raw physical ability, but Cap's a beast. He's far better trained. He's got more experience. He has the shield, which gives him an edge. Greater Web's tough to deal with, but I think it's important to show Spidey as a threat, but he's not there yet, and that's how you can reveal that he's a kid.
Yeah. Alright, my number 4 is I want to see more random Iron Man suits. Like we saw last couple movies, we saw his underwater suit, and a bunch the Hulkbuster was awesome. And I just want to see more of
specialized to defeat the other Avengers.
Yes, yeah, absolutely, because that's the coolest thing about Iron Man is all the different suits he has for all the different occasions.
Like a Cap Buster suit.
See, now that would be cool. If he had something, if he actually used the Iron Patriot suit to fight Cap.
Yeah.
I would think that'd be pretty cool, even though that's not Tony's suit at all.
Yeah, very streamlined and it's fast to deal with him and stuff.
Yeah, he modified it or something, just to, obviously as kind of a kick in the balls, but we're going to get to that in a little bit. But anyway, Dave, you're number 3.
I want to see something with Panther and Widow. I think they're the 2 stealth characters. I got a feeling you're probably going to see them kind of split to opposite sides at some point. Widow, I'm kind of guessing is going to go with Tony just because it's so set up for her to be with Cap. But I think you need to kind of separate them a little bit, or you're going to get very, very this is Team Shield and this is not.
Right. And it would set up for a good backstab sort of.
Yeah, where Cap feels that she betrayed him. Yeah,
you would definitely feel like she would be with Cap in that regard, and if she goes with Tony, it would make a much bigger shock.
I think a really awesome they shoot out the lights, fight in the dark kind of scene could be really cool.
Yeah.
Something just different than what we've kind of seen in a lot of the Marvel movies. Something with a lot of, stealth, a lot of just kind of really awesome John Woo kind of cool shit.
Yeah. Panther is an interesting, T'Challa is a very awesome character. He doesn't get as much respect as a lot of other superheroes, but luckily he's getting his own movie.
Yeah, that should change a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, he definitely has his fans. Like, don't get me
absolutely.
wrong,
but like,
yeah,
he's not
in the mainstream.
Yeah, he's definitely not an A tier superhero, but I'm very excited to see that. And being said with that, seeing a lot of heroes that we will probably get. Don't forget, during Civil War, there were a lot of villains that became employed for S.H.I.E.L.D. Very similar to a Suicide Squad kind of spiel. And I want to see a bunch of random villains like being showed off, like under Tony, like him having like his own group of supervillains, aka the Thunderbolts.
You want to do like the nanotech bomb things?
Yeah, or something like that. But
yeah, I think it could be cool. I mean, if you take a lot of like jobber villains that nobody really cares about, your living lasers, your jack-o'-lanterns, your
whirlwinds.
Yeah.
And just like any villains, even like we get like, I feel like like you said, we need a lot more jobber villains, but we got to get like a couple like good, recognizable villains in there if we can.
Yeah, I think that's like a good spot for a Taskmaster.
Yeah, absolutely. Love to see Taskmaster. Anyway, you're number 2?
I'm a huge fan of the show, so I'd like to see some sort of reference to Daredevil or the Netflix series as a whole.
Yeah, definitely.
Whether that's, referencing a Power Man, referencing Daredevil, referencing, whatever they want to do to set it up. It would be really cool if Kingpin was one of the villains they brought in. Even if all he did was get like a part in to help them work on something.
Yeah,
but it's kind of weird 'cause he's not really that like hyper intelligent, but maybe there's some reason where
give him like
Stark is working with him for something.
Yeah, like a tactical.
Yeah.
Like get in the mind of a villain, kind of like psychological.
Maybe just trying to use him, like if Cap goes on the run.
Right.
To use his contacts, and maybe that'll help him get out of prison because.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to see something like that, or even just other street level heroes. A Moon Knight, a Cloak and Dagger, a White Tiger, just somebody who is never going to get their own movie.
Squirrel Girl.
Yeah, I think Squirrel Girl's a little too weird for the cinematic universe, but I'd love
They should mention her. That'd be pretty funny.
Oh, I mean, I would love it if they just did, like, after the Daredevil series wraps up, and they're just, like, they do a Daredevil movie, and he, like, starts trying to recruit street-level heroes and do almost like a Kick-Ass.
Yeah.
And you just get, like, all the goofiest superheroes in on that movie. Like, that could be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Alright, my number 2. We know we're going to get a Tony versus Cap fight. That is basically what Civil War amounts to. That's what everybody knows about it. What needs to happen is we need a good Cap versus Tony fight, because that is going to ruin the movie if we don't get a good one. And by that I mean we need one that builds up. We need to feel that tension. We need to know why they're on each other's the side that they're on, and why they're fighting for because there are no good guys, there are no bad guys. It's just two different men, two different ideologies that are fighting each other.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people don't get about Civil War.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people that are always like, oh, well, Tony was the bad guy in Civil War. Tony wasn't the bad guy in Civil War. Neither side was the bad guy. They just both believed in what they were doing was correct. Yeah, they were both wrong to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Like, nobody did the right thing in Civil War. I mean, you can look at how stressed Cap was.
Yeah, that's why he quit and gave himself up, because he realized that exact truth.
Yeah, neither side were the heroes anymore.
So yeah, we definitely need that kind of just raw emotional.
And I think that's the way you gotta go. I think Cap has to win the fight, and like he's got to be losing. Maybe you have the Vision or somebody de-power like Tony's armor to a certain extent where he's not, worthless.
Yeah.
But Cap goes in with the shield and just starts brutally beating him like he's gonna decapitate him.
Yeah, and then he just has to do that like pause, and then you get a very silent he kind of looks around, sees all the heroes fighting, and he's like, my God, what
I think
are we
you gotta
doing?
get to the thing where you just have you gotta have Widow down.
Yeah.
And she's just looking at him, he looks up at her, and then he just palms Tony's head and rips off the faceplate. And you just have Tony coughing up blood, just being and that's when he's got to give up. Because I think you're going to get to a point that neither side is doing the right thing anymore.
Yeah.
It's just they know what they're doing is right in their heart, but they've pushed past that point.
Yeah, they've crossed that line of being a hero.
All right.
Anyway,
My number one, and the thing I want to see kind of moving forward, we got a tiny little bit of it in Age of Ultron, but I want to see more of a Vision and Wanda in that relationship moving forward.
got a little speckle of it, you know.
Yeah, I definitely think a Scarlet Witch movie could work.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't know how Marvel feels about having the Vision in it. That's the only issue I have, because I'm like, do I want to see a Scarlet Witch movie without him? Not really, but I think it'd be a cool thing. I think Scarlet Witch is a far more interesting movie character than Widow.
Yeah.
Just because, like, oh, we could do a Widow movie, but your Widow movie is just Captain America. They're both spies, effectively. It's kind of like doing a Hawkeye movie. It's like, we kind of already have that. It's Captain America.
Yeah.
Specifically Captain America 2. Like, we don't need that movie, but it's cool that they're in it. Yeah, I just want to see more of that. I'd like to see, you know, just that group moving forward. I'd like to see some stuff with Hawkeye, too. Maybe him kind of starting to get feelings about leaving the Avengers. You know, he went through a lot. He saw Quicksilver die. So I think, you know, the impact of what we saw in Avengers 2 continue forward and, you know, move towards some more movies.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, and my number one, we need to see Spider-Man Spider-Manning.
Yeah.
Like he's a guy. Like, I'm not saying that I expect him to be in this movie a lot.
I hope so.
I hope so. That's why it's my number one. Like,
Because I think if you're going to use Spider-Man, not to cut you off,
oh no, absolutely, go ahead.
but I think Spider-Man has to be the guy who disagrees with both of them. Right?
Yeah.
I think at first he's got to disagree with Tony and join Cap because Cap's a hero. The world loves Captain America. But he's got to be the one that sees Cap doing wrong in the way of trying to do right. Then he's got to go to Tony and he's got to see what Tony's doing, especially if Tony's bringing in villains.
Yeah.
I think that's got to change him. And I'd even, you know, hint towards the Iron Spider. I think it'd be cool just to see it. Like, he doesn't have to wear it.
Yeah.
But, like, Tony started giving out, like, better tech to his guys to deal with Captain America's better trained team.
Yeah, absolutely. That, like you said, like, they definitely should, like, hint to the Iron Spider. It's like, hey, you know, if you play your cards right, you could get your own suit of armor. It's like, in another lifetime, or, you know, something goofy like that. But Spidey, like, I'm liking the direction from what I've heard that they're doing with Spidey. They're trying to make him a lot more comedic, trying to keep him as close to the comics as they possibly can, because they realize what they've been doing isn't working. So Sony realized we gotta bring Marvel in and Disney Studios to make Spider-Man the way that we all want him to be. And I think they're finally going to give it to us, because we're getting a younger Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like the Spidey that we've always been getting was like late high school Spidey. And that's not where Spidey got his start. He was 16 when he first became Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You know, and that's where everybody sees Spidey. That's what you think of Spidey. You think of him as a younger hero who cracks jokes, pisses off his villains to the point where they screw themselves over. He comes in, you know, at the right time, you know, webs them up, saves the day. And, like, these characters in the Avengers, they look at that, you know, and realize that there's a whole lot of potential, you know, in him becoming a hero. And then that's where we get the new Spidey movie, which I've heard, you know, we're going to be getting, like, the Vulture, and I heard maybe Scorpion or Shocker, and Kraven. Kraven was another big one that I've heard.
I would just love to see jobber villains. I know that's like not a number, but just jobber villains, guys.
Hey Spot Pete.
Yeah.
Hey Spot Pete. I would love, like,
I don't know why.
crazy villains, like Stiltman. Like, that would be hysterical.
I want jobber villains. I want Grizzly. I want just every dumb villain, because I think that's something. I'm a big professional wrestling fan. You need squash matches to make your guys look good, so you need those jobber fights. Like, my favorite battle in any of the movies so far has been that little short jobber squash match between Cap and Batroc. Like, that was so cool to me that we got Batroc. Like, he's never gonna lead a movie, but it's so awesome that he's in universe.
Yeah, like
Like, you could start off a movie with Widow and Hawkeye on mission, and Taskmaster's there, and you'll get a good ass fight with Taskmaster. They don't need to like squash him, and then he gets captured, and then later on you have him for something else in the movie, whether it's joining the Thunderbolts, whether it's something else. Like, you can do a lot of cool stuff with jobber villains. So go on, Marvel, give us a bunch of villains, just put them out there. Bring in the Frightful Four. Bring in all these kind of like goofy, dopey teams.
Serpent Squadron, or whatever the hell they're called.
Serpent
Society. Yeah.
Like, I would love to just see some of these kind of goofy guys just get their ass kicked. Like, that would be so cool to me.
Get the boomerang. Or...
Yeah.
All right, guys, but that was our each own individual top 5 things of what we want to see in the upcoming Civil War movies.
Plus a bonus. We love you. And we get a bonus one of jobber villains.
So, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Let us know what you guys would like to see in any upcoming Marvel movies, any particular Marvel movie you would like to see be made, or just any superhero movie, comic book movie in general. Got a lot of new movies coming up. Got Ninja Turtles coming up soon. Not a whole lot has been released about that in terms of other characters we're getting. We're starting to slowly learn more about Batman v Superman.
Yeah, I mean, when we get some real good, solid stuff, we'll do some videos on it.
Yeah.
But as of right now, everything's kind of speculation.
Still waiting on more Five Nights at Freddy's stuff now that the the game came out. I'm trying to think. Just so many things. Fantastic Four is coming out in a few weeks. We will definitely go see that.
It's actually this weekend. I was amazed. I was like, has
yeah.
that even been marketing?
Yeah, so hopefully we'll get that out to you guys as soon as we can. It's been a rough. It's been a lot rougher for Dave.
Yeah, I've been in the hospital
being
for
sick.
I've been sick for about a month.
Yeah, I haven't been. It's been like 3 weeks since we put out any videos. I've just been working a lot lately. Just haven't had the time to put out any spare videos. Like in my own time, there's been a lot that I've wanted to do.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back. We're gonna get back to doing some Pokemon Showdown videos. I'm gonna start doing some Minecraft videos for you guys. So we'll catch you guys later in the next few videos, and hopefully you guys will like them. Hopefully we'll enjoy doing them for you guys. So I'm Super Judge Funk.
And I'm Sub Punch Gudra.
Spoilers. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Later.